Age Joyfully is a sisterhood movement to empower women to embrace life and age, and to live joyfully. In this youth-obsessed culture, most commercials suggest that older women are feeble victims, with fear-based messages that are damaging and negatively cause women to fear growing older, feeling discontented and restless as they struggle with aging. Ms Ruby Sia begs to differ that old is a lost youth. She is passionate to share and to inspire women through this monthly Age Joyfully talk show, together with other like-minded women, to encourage women to be proud of their age. She believes that as we age, we grow into a deeper kind of beauty that is a culmination of wisdom, discernment, and life experiences. Let us now join Ms Ruby Sia, who is hosting today the first episode of Age Joyfully talk show, dedicated to women in conjunction with 2021 Mother's Day celebrations. This program is brought to you by Bobel Swiss Skincare.
We women possess depth of personality and character if we allow ourselves. The strongest action for a woman is to love herself and be loved, forgive, let go, try again, and persevere, no matter what life throws at us. When women are living safe, fulfilled, and productive lives, we can reach full potential. And a woman once realizes that she deserves better, she's unstoppable. She can create a magical world in her home, organization, and society. I'm indeed very honored to have two leading and notable ladies with me today to grace our maiden Age Joyfully talk show. Let me introduce the first honorable guest, Datin Elaine Daly. Datin is an actress, TV host, National Director of Miss Universe Malaysia organization, Channel Director HURL.TV. Although her reign of the crown is over, she's still spreading goodwill and empowering young girls to achieve their dreams. And my second honorable guest is Ms Elyn Pow, who is a founder of Rawsome. She's passionate for healthy eating and cooking right. Is helping to change people's lifestyle through Rawsome. Rawsome is a healthy lifestyle movement of awesome food and great fitness events. Thank you so much, my distinguished guests today for honoring our invitations to be our guests. And this is our first episode of Age Joyfully talk show. In fact, this platform, thank you, Datin. And this platform is created for women to get together, to talk, empower, and encourage each other. Women, by nature, we are very caring, nurturing, and patient. And by connecting with each other, we can help build a better life for all, supporting and inspiring in terms of more quality life and psychological development. Women, especially mothers, are always taking in a lot, sometimes more than they can carry, giving sacrificial love and so selfless that most of the times they forget about their own needs of self-love. Now, I would like to tap into the opinions of my two very special guests on the topic of self-love, based on their own life experiences. So my first question will go to Datin. How do you define self-love, and what does it mean to you? Datin?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Sure. I think self-love is really, I mean, as the words say, it's loving yourself. It's giving yourself an opportunity to to do the things that you love doing, and to take care of yourself. I mean, we're all in the hustle and bustle of taking care of everyone around us, that we forget to take care of ourselves sometimes. And that is really important, because if you don't take care of yourself, and you get sick or you are not happy, who's going to be taking care of the other people around you? So self-love to me is very important. It's taking care of yourself in many various different ways, from doing little facials, or going for a massage, or just having coffee with your friends, whatever it is. So that to me is self-love.
Absolutely. So let's hear from Ms Elyn Pow.
Basically, I feel that, self-love is putting yourself first without feeling guilty. Often I notice that women, whenever they do things for themselves, like go for facial, go for drinks, having dinner with friends, or even go shopping, they feel guilty because they're not at home looking after the kids, or cooking in the house, or being the traditional role of a mother, you see. So I feel that they will also please everyone in the family list, and they're always at the last. And this last person on the list, they don't get what they can. I mean, they don't get the privilege of doing what they want to do, only if there's extra time, or there's like a small little gap, and then they slot in their things that they want to do. So they're always not at their priority. So I feel that being to have self-love is actually to put yourself on the list and not to feel guilty.
Yeah, fantastic. Yes, yes. There are many mothers who are just crying at the back, but then in front you have to put up a very brave front, and very brave image, just to keep the children, to keep the family strong, right? Yeah. So now the second question is, how do you indulge in self-love?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yeah, how do you indulge in self-love? I know just now Datin did say, to go, spa treatment, and things like that. Yeah, so what else do you do that, you indulge yourself in self-love?
I love exercising, so I try and go for as many classes as I can. Whether it's at the gym or my spin class. So these are other ways besides the little facials and the massages and the coffee with friends, and going out for dinners. That's how I indulge in my own self-love, because it's time away from the family, it's time away from the kids, but I need it. If I don't have it, I'll go crazy.
Right, yes, okay, yeah. The first time I met Datin, she just came from how many hours of workout. So, yeah, she really takes good care of herself. That's fantastic, yeah. So, what about Elyn?
Basically, for me, it's also the same. I indulge in self-love by making myself feel good inside and outside. Eating healthily, working out, doing exercises, facials and whatnot. And also emotionally, if you are happy, that is self-love. If you're not happy, then it's like brutal no love.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that will actually, the vibe, will just spread in the family, so yeah, everyone is not happy, right? Yeah. Okay, so next question is self-love a selfish thing? Yeah, as what we said just now, sometimes, culturally, they expect, that the women must stay at home, yeah, to serve the family, things like that. So, yeah, do you have this kind of, feeling that, oh no, I shouldn't go and do this kind of thing, on my own, because it's a selfish thing to do, So do you think, self-love is a selfish thing?
Absolutely not. I don't think it's a selfish thing at all. I think it's you're basically giving to your family by having self-love. You know, you're giving back to your colleagues and family and friends by having self-love, because as Elaine put it, you know, if you're not happy, then you know your people around you won't be happy. So it's not selfish at all, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Elaine, what have you got to say?
Of course, it's not selfish. But if you ask our mothers, our grandmother, you don't have this kind of mentality one. If you go out and do your nails or go do your hair, you're wasting time and money. You should be at home, you know, looking after the family. So this kind of stigma has been going on for as long as I can remember. And I have a daughter. She's a teenager. She is 17 this year. I noticed that this age category girls, right, and moving on from there, like the younger ones that are coming up, they understand what is self-love. They don't have this kind of stigma. And if I were to behave like a traditional woman, she would come and tell me, what are you doing? You know, what is wrong with you? You know, do you even have a brain? Can you even process what is going on right now? So she's like my constant reminder, like, you know, you should not have this kind of stigma. But I see like the younger girls growing up right now, they are not going to be like me or my mother or my grandmother. So I think it's changing, you know, and people will not think that it's a selfish thing anymore.
Yeah.
Yes. As a new generations, you know, they are more learned, they are more exposed, you know, they travel, yeah. So, I think culturally it's changing now, even in Asia, right? Yeah, you can see some young mothers who will go for holidays on their own, friends, yeah, and then they go high tea together, right? And then leaving the children at home to have somebody to take care of, yeah. So that's very good, you know. At least we are seeing the you know, the evolution, you know, of the culture in Malaysia too. So now, what are the examples of scenarios of not self-loving? Can you give some examples of scenarios of not self-loving, you know, for women?
I think when you really don't take care of yourself, you are completely oblivious to what's going on around you, and you know, you are basically not wanting to look good or feel good, or you being very unhappy as a person because of the things that you can't do, or sometimes people don't even know what they actually want, you know, in life. So I think those are examples of not showing self-love, you know, um, when you don't take care of yourself. So I think taking care of yourself in various different ways, mentally, emotionally, physically, is you know, is super important, especially in this day and age with so much going on, you know. So yeah, that's my answer.
Very good. And Elaine?
Like what Elaine said, letting yourself go, and also not addressing issues about your problems, you know, like putting and saying yes when sometimes it doesn't mean yes, it's a no, but you keep on saying
Yeah.
yes. You know, this is not self-love. This is like giving in. This is you know, you're not even thinking for yourself. You're just thinking for that other person, and you just want to make it easier for them, and you say yes. So learning how to say no is self-love.
Yeah, fantastic. Yes, I cannot agree more with what you two ladies are saying. Yes, because you know, if you want to do something and then, you know, but then you have got like this kind of guilty consciousness, so you're not going to be happy. Yeah, because you let go of something that you really truly love to do. Yeah. So now in life, of course, you know, we have very positive people, and we have also very negative people that actually drag us down in life. Okay, and how do you actually let go of someone that you love but toxic to your life?
Oh, that's a tough question. Um, how do you let go of someone who is negative,
Someone you love,
but who is toxic in your life?
toxic, yes.
I will, if I love that person, I will try as hard as I can, you know, to make it better with that person, or talk to that person, or send the person for counseling or something like that. It depends on the severity of how toxic this person is.
Yeah.
But I will, you know, I will try, and if it's someone that I really love, I will try and salvage it as much as I can. But you know, if that person does not see it, and if there's no changes at all, you know, then I will, you know, have to step aside and walk away, I suppose.
Yeah. And Elaine, how would you do it?
Okay, for me, step one, you need to know whether it's toxic or not. You know, sometimes you are in the situation, you can't even differentiate whether it's toxic or not, because you're so in love, you cannot, it's like you're blind already, you understand that? But of course, it really depends how much you can tolerate this toxic friend of yours or relationship or whatnot. But I always believe there's always an answer, because there's always a limit. Once you cross the limit, you yourself know what's the next step, and you will move on. It's either you say
Right.
no, or you say yes, or you continue, or what. But it runs back, it boils back to yourself. You know,
Yeah.
you're the best. You judge the best. You know, you should know, because it involves your own self, your own feeling, your own stress, your own mental, your own whatever. But yeah, so that's how I will do it.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually absolutely right too. You know, because for me, it's like if the person is not adding value to your life, yeah. So and then as what both of you said, you have already tried your best, you know, to analyze the situation. But still, if the person is not willing to change, if we already know that it is not right, yeah. So then you just have to move on, right? Yeah, and be happy, yeah, because we have a long way to go. So no point, to be like depressed or frustrated, with life, right? Yeah. So yes, we have to do something about it, and not tolerating and just let the thing, be, carry on, and then affecting everybody in the family. Yeah. So that is going to be very, very toxic. Yeah. So our session today is also to celebrate Mother's Day that is coming. Yeah. So I would like to both, to give a message to your mom. What you would like to say to your mom today.
I would say Happy Mother's Day, Ma. I love you very much. I know we don't see eye to eye sometimes, but I know you want the best for me and for my daughters. And thank you so much for raising me to be the woman that I am today.
Good. Yes. Elaine?
Actually, I also don't see eye to eye with my mother. I really don't know why. Whenever she open her mouth, I will roll my eye. But I just want to wish my mother Happy Mother's Day. Don't worry, you can always count on me, and I'm always there when you need me, rain or shine.
Very good. Yeah, thank you. And for me, my mom already passed away more than 10 years ago, but I really miss her. And I want to say to her, I'm a strong woman today because, a strong woman raised me. Yeah. And thank you, Mom, for making me of who I am today. Yes. So in conclusion, I would say self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. And there is a saying, only when you have it, you can give to others. If you are joyful, you can give joy. Let us all age joyfully and embrace life totally, and do not trade our authenticity for approval. Yeah? And here I would like to thank Datin Elaine Daly and Ms Elyn Pow for joining us today. And I also wish you Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Same to
and
you.
age joyfully and be happy always. All right.
Thank you.